What's going on, everybody? My name's Parth and welcome back for another episode of our playthrough of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. To summarize what happened in the previous episode, we have saved everybody in Phoenix City because we defeated Cypher Admin Snaddle. We even snatched his shadow Pokemon, which was the Shadow Lunatone. We embarrassed him on live TV. We were standing on business. We sent him to the Shadow Realm. I'm like, hey, punk, don't ever come back here ever again. I even snatched your shadow Pokemon and now it belongs to me. We even got it on camera and everything. We're gonna make sure you get embarrassed. But anyways, so yeah, we saved everybody in Phoenix City. And so now I want to tell you guys something. I went on a little side quest earlier, like literally the past like 30, 40, maybe the past hour, and I have acquired my 5th team member, which is Aaron, and I named him Gauntlet. And I am so happy because the thing is though, I wasn't sure how long it was going to take for an Aaron to spawn at the cave Pokespot because it is very rare. That's what it said on the Searby.net website. And I was like, okay, this is going to take a while, you know. And next thing you know, boom, an Aaron just spawned in the cave Pokespot. And you know what else spawned in the cave Pokespot? Alright, so I believe I mentioned this in the previous episode or the episode before that. I'm not sure, but I know I mentioned it in one of the episodes. And so after the Aeron, the little notification popped up again, like, hey, a Pokemon spawned at the Pokespot. And I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and go over to the cave Pokespot, and a Wooper spawned in, right? And so whichever episode I explained it in, you get to do like an in-game trade with Duking, and if you catch a Wooper in this game, you basically get to trade that Wooper to Duking, and he gives you a free level 20 Larvitar. Now, the only reason why it's in the box right now is because I was not sure if I wanted to have it on the team. But the thing is, though, it's a powerhouse. You want to know why? It's because it has not only Sandstorm, forget about that. It has Dragon Dance, Bite, and Outrage. That is crazy. And Larvitar evolves into Pupitar at level, I think it was like what, level 30, and then Pupitar doesn't evolve until like level 55 into a Tyranitar. I mean, I've used a Tyranitar before in this game, and it is kind of a pain in the butt because you have to wait until it's level 55 for that Pupitar to evolve into Tyranitar. I mean, Tyranitar is a beast, and I was talking about having an Aeron on the team because I freaking love Aeron's little evolution line, and then I realized that we already have a rock type, which is our Aeron, and the thing is, Larvitar will remain as a rock type, and when it evolves into Tyranitar, it'll be Rock Dark, and we already have like 2 other dark types. And I was like, okay, let me at least try to like balance out the team. So right now, for now, we're gonna keep Larvitar on standby, because I was also thinking of the Pokemon Trapinch, and Trapinch spawns over at one of the Pokespots at the rock one, and I was trying for like the past, I think like 30 to 40 minutes before I started to pre-record this episode right here. I was trying to get Trapinch to spawn in over at the rock Pokespot, and it was kind of a pain in the butt, I will say. And I kept getting Sandshrews and Glygars spawning in at the rock Pokespot, and I'm like, dang, bro, I really want, you know, Trapinch to spawn in, because Trapinch evolves into Vibrava, which will become a Dragon Ground, and then Vibrava evolves into Flygon, and Flygon is one of my other favorite Dragon type Pokemon. Ah, yeah, because we were told to go into the desert where the abandoned ship was that we saw in the beginning of the cutscene for this game. So, Mens, we've been asked to help locate a missing Pokemon. It was among those missing with the SS Libra. Yep, that is the one that we saw in the beginning cutscene for this game. So now we have to go over to Net. We have to go back to Pyrite Town, and of course we're gonna be told about getting one of those like little upgrades for our scooter, because of course we can't really go into the desert like that with the scooter that we have right now. So let's go ahead and go over to our boy. We made it all the way to the top, and now we're gonna go over here and talk to our homies. Yo, I heard what happened in Fennec from Marcia. I'm amazed that they even managed to hold Justy hostage. By the way, that old gent came here with his granddaughter. He's looking for help finding a missing Pokemon. Mens, if you don't mind, please hear me out. Of course, man. Let's hear you out. That old gent waiting there is hoping someone will help him locate a missing Pokemon. Hear him out. Oh, he's right over here. Let's go ahead and talk to him. I'm sorry. I'm at my wit's end. Oh boy. What happened, man? Tell us. You're familiar with the news about the ship SS Libra's disappearance. My granddaughter's Pokemon was on board and it vanished with the ship. Oh, the Pokemon is one I found while tending to my garden. It was among my tiny bonsai trees. It's a new species, I'm certain of it. Please, I implore you, please find my missing Pokemon, if only for my granddaughter's sake. Of course. And you said it was a new species? Is it a Digimon? Oh, thank you, you are so kind. Our Pokemon is named Bonsley. Yep, and Bonsley is a Pokemon that started to get introduced in Generation 4, and of course, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Colosseum came out around like when Generation 3 was like popping. So, it's very interesting. To this day, when they said Bonsley, I was like, that's interesting that Bonsley, appeared in this game. I was like, wait a second. Because last time I checked, Bonsley got introduced in Gen 4 as like the pre-evolution of Sudowoodo, if I'm correct. Burr's an old buddy of ours. He runs a mechanical parts shop with his grandpa Mackin. Oh, you know that guy? Well, then we can cut right to the chase. Yep, of course, because we need our upgrade. We need our upgrade for our scooter, because how are we supposed to get there, man? How are we supposed to get there? All right. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, wait. I was like, I just let go of the controller, that's why. Okay, let's keep going. Actually, I wanna look up something really quick as we are on our way to back to the little port, or on our way to the mechanical shop. There we go. I was like, what am I doing? I was like, I know what I'm trying to say, but I just keep forgetting the name of. Oh, what was it? Damn, I don't want to say Slateport. Oh, Gationport. I was like, I can't remember what the name was where that mechanic shop was, but Gationport or Gattonport. I think Gattonport makes more sense, right? Goodness gracious! To this day, I played this game so many times, and yet I don't even know how to pronounce Gattonport. That seems like the right way of pronouncing it. Goodness gracious! But I want to look up something, so give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I just looked it up, right? Apparently, okay, so I was kind of right on my answer on when the Pokemon Bonsley was introduced. So basically, it was introduced in the... Okay, so it was first introduced in the Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew movie, which also, the Pokemon Lucario got introduced before, like, it made its official debut in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Same thing with Bonsley. Like, it made its, like, first official appearance in this game right here, and also in the Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew movie. By the way, that's one of my all-time favorite Pokemon movies. Fun fact about me, one of my favorite Pokemon movies is the Pokemon Lucario movie, along with the Rise of Darkrai movie. That movie was really cool because it gave Darkrai its own spotlight, and I love that. I always found it like so interesting that so this was the Pokemon Genesect movie. Again, Genesect, it was like this is what I like to call it, and I'm not sure how other people call it. The Pokemon Genesect movie, that I consider that as like a Gen 5 movie, and I thought it was so interesting that they decided to show Mega Mewtwo. I think it was showing Mega Mewtwo Y, because there's a Mega Mewtwo X, but in the Pokemon Genesect movie, along with showing Shiny Genesect, They had Mega Mewtwo Y make its appearance in that movie. I thought that was so interesting because it's like, that was so cool to me. Like, they show a Mega Evolution in like a Gen 5 movie, but then again, if I'm correct, again, I don't remember when that Pokemon movie came out, the Genesect movie. Again, this was taking place around like Gen 5, but then again, if I'm correct, that movie came out around the time when like Gen 6 and all that stuff was popular and like so on and so forth, and they were introducing like Mega Evolutions and all that stuff. If I'm correct, I hope I'm right on that statement. If I'm not, it's okay. Oh wait, hold on. Of all times, Grandpa would be out of the shop. It's a headache. He's over. Oh, okay. We have to go over to Grandpa. We have to go to Dr. Kaminko's house, basically. But yeah, I thought that was so interesting because I was like, wait a second, this is Generation 5. Why is... Because I remember seeing that movie, the Genesect movie. I was like, wait a second, why are they showing a Mega Evolution in a Gen 5 movie? I'm pretty sure that was something that I would actually say when I was younger. But still, you know, still interesting, right? It's just like, damn. And like, what was another movie that they had in a Pokemon movie? I'm trying to think. I think it was maybe a Zoroark movie, but I honestly can't remember. Oh, Pokespot. Okay. What if this was Trapinch? Or unless it spawned over at the... It's a Munchlax! Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Munchlax was another Pokemon that they, like, introduced in this game, too. Also, they introduced Munchlax in... I think it was the Lucario movie, if I'm correct. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, they... You know, in some of the Pokemon movies, they were introducing Pokemon that were not even a part of that generation, but then again, it was also because, like, the games were already out and they already had these Pokemon in there. And then sometimes, or in this case, Bonsly made its appearance before it made its official, like, debut, like, appearance in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I really hope I'm correct on that, because I just googled it on when Bonsly was first introduced, and then I kind of forgot that it was also introduced in the Lucario Mystery of Mew movie, which was like a quote-unquote Gen 3 movie, kind of. So that was so interesting. Like, oh yeah, again, Lucario in the Mystery of Mew movie. Lucario is a Pokemon that got introduced in Gen 4, but in that movie, it was taking place with like, with the squad that Ash was with from Gen 3. Like, you know how like the character May is from like the games, like Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Like, May is from those games, but you know, in the series, Ash is traveling with May and also her brother Max. You know, like when Ash was traveling the Hoenn region, and then they introduced Lucario in that Lucario movie. I was like, whoa, this is so cool. Goodness gracious, I really hope I'm making sense with that. I swear, I know my knowledge of Pokemon. It's just like, these kinds of things were just so interesting, like how they were introducing Pokemon in these movies, like how they introduced Mega Mewtwo Y in a quote-unquote Gen 5 movie. I was like, whoa, this is so cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and go inside the house. I honestly thought it was gonna be a Trapinch. Again, Larvitar is still on standby, and who knows, I might add Larvitar to the squadron and make it the official last team member. Oh my god, Chobin. I am not an intruder. I am not breaking into the house, my guy. Kaminko aid Chobin, Sunkern, and oh, Gyarados. Okay, wow. Man's just brought up the Gyarados. Bro said, I'm going all out on you. Alright, let's show him what you got, Gauntlet. You know, here's the thing. What I'm actually going to do is switch out. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Yep. Go ahead and switch into... Gaia. Let's go ahead and bring out Breloom. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to tell you, Alright, another thing that I forgot to tell you guys is that I gave Flareon another move, which was the move Body Slam, and oh man, it puts in work. Puts in freaking work, I tell you what. Alright, let's go ahead and switch. Actually, let's actually speed this up because Chobin is a very silly goose. He's a very silly goose, and he mistaken me as an intruder. Now I have to knock some sense into him and say, hey buddy, I'm not an intruder, but I'm just a friend. I'm just your friend. You got a friend in me. Okay, we're gonna have to keep using Brick Break and Body Slam. Ooh, let's go. Okay, there we go. And you're level, what was it, level 26, right? Yeah, like I caught, I think it was like level 19 when I got the Aeron. Yeah, it was like level 19, and I was like, you know what, let's just start leveling it up so that way I can at least be, or so that way my Aeron can be kind of up to par with levels with the others. Chobin was trying to teach this burglar a lesson. Chobin, honestly, Kaminko, why did you hire this dude? why did you hire this newbie? You wait, you are going to get it, bro. It's just me, man. I'm here to get some information from the doctor, Dr. Kaminko. All right, soon, yes, very soon you will see what we have in store for you. If you wish to flee, let it be now. What? Bro, come on, man. Okay. All right, what are you gonna show me now? Fine, let us begin. Tweet. Though the rumble of thunder fills the air, the weather remains free of clouds. Let thunder tear the Robo Pokemon? Oh, I already know what it is. It's the Robo Groudon, which I honestly think was the coolest thing that I ever got to see in this game. Like, whoa, it's a robotic Groudon. You know, speaking of Groudon, and as also especially with Kyogre, seeing Kyogre and Groudon get like a cool form, like the primal forms, oh my god, that is the coolest like title, or not even like title, but like a cool name for like their forms, like Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon. Like, that's peak. That is peak right there. And maybe this is just me glazing and just being a fanboy of the Hoenn region, but seeing Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre is really cool to me. And then there's Rayquaza. Oh, bro just went from Sunflora to Suncurrent to Sunflora just like that within like the next like 2 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and speed this up because you're not even a boss fight. You're not even a threat, bro. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring out Loki. And then what we're going to do is use Ember on the Sunflora. I'm just curious. I gotta look up when Flareon learns like a different fire type move. But then again, I feel like it's going to be learning a different fire type move once I get like items like the TMs for it to like learn Flamethrower. Like if I find like an item somewhere later in the game, like, oh, you found the item TM, whatever the number is, Flamethrower, and then that's when I can finally give Flareon a better fire type move instead of just relying on Ember the whole entire time. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, it's a good thing that you also used, what was it, Sunny Day? Alright, so let's go ahead and use Poison Fang and then use Ember on the Hoppip. Hop hip, hop hippity hop hop hop. Tropius? Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, this, okay. I'm glad that your poison also confused. So we're gonna just double team your Tropius because I know Tropius is kind of a tank. Let's go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and use Poison Fang on the Tropius, and boom, bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Roll Ride stepping in the room, we're tag teaming and shit. Wow, I needed to take a breather after saying that. Alright, saying that pretty fast. Alright, give me your $1,000. And Chobin, first of all, why? Why did you have to do that? You had no... Oh my god. You know, Dr. Kaminko and Chobin, I mean, they are something else. They're like the goofy duo in this game. Even though it was kind of annoying when they would say like, oh, you're an intruder, I'm trying to teach this burglar a lesson. I was like, bro, I'm just a kid. I am just a kid, bro. I am just a kid. Leave me the frick alone. After all we did to bring it so close to completion. Well, try Robo Kyogre, because that'll be very, very handy later in the game. I know that for sure. Oh yes, Mens, Chobin would like your number if you'll be so kind. No, Fuck no. You know, I wish it would give us the option to say no, because you kept trying to jump me, and every time I try to step in this freaking house, you guys say burglar. Oh no, it's a thief. It's a, I don't even know. Wherein lay the weakness of my robot Pokemon? Ah, Eureka! Next time I shall make a real Pokemon drive it. No wait, something about that plan sounds... Oh gosh. Okay, you know what, bro? Okay, can we go... Oh wait, no, never mind. You child, that area is strictly prohibited. Oh, never mind. The basement R&D room is no longer home to any secrets. You may come and go. Okay, we gotta go, man. We gotta go. I'm trying to go find Gramps, because he's out there working for what, man? For what? Alright, we found you, man. We found you. So this is the Robo Kyogre that Kamiko had under development. He called it useless scrap and demanded that I haul it away. But, you know, this is quite a well-engineered machine. Wow, you know, this game was amazing. Creating a Robo Kyogre and also a Robo Groudon. Alright. Cypher is back then. I thought they'd folded I thought they folded like, you know, I thought they'd folded like an omelet like 5 years ago, but they returned. I guess they wanted to get folded again. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to the shop. Thank you, Grandpa. Alright. What a job that was. I'm finally done. I've converted it into a hover scooter. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and... Wait, do we need to heal up our Pokemon, or did they, like, heal up our team for us? No, they did not. That is very rude. That is very rude, honestly, that they did not heal up our Pokemon. That's very rude. What the fuck? How dare you? Alright, so I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon up and get some items, and we will make our way to the abandoned ship. Making our way downtown to the abandoned ship and go checking out the bonsai. And also rescue it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the desert. Because we're gonna be going on some sort of, let's call it a side quest. Because the thing is though, a certain team, right? A certain team will be coming after us, but I don't want to spoil it because I think it's really cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and read that email. Mens, thanks for being so patient. The pre-gym is finally set to reopen after the Cypher takeover bid. We are all looking forward to the opportunity of battling you, Mens. Well, see about that, I gotta go check out, you know, where this Pokemon is, where Bonsley is. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Let's go ahead and get that item really quick. Alright, so we got the item. We're gonna make sure we collect every single item in this area, because the thing is though, that's very important. It is very important to get all the items in this area, because we're gonna be finding some good items. All right, you can't miss out on the goodies. All right, let's go ahead and go over here, and then okay. After all I do, and I believe that's the Cypher admin. That's Snidle. What did I say? Snaddle? Snidle. Okay, isn't that? Oh wait, Sniddle. Oh no, wait, no, that's his name. That's okay. I was like Snaddle. Okay. I was like, oh my goodness. It took off because you made so much noise, Gorgon. Sir, I heard that you're pinning the blame on me. That's blatant and oh my gosh. I'm in a foul mood today. Nobody asked, bro. Nobody asked if you're in a foul mood. An intruder. I'm the bro. Okay, this is the second freaking time that I'm being called an intruder. All right? I'm sick and tired of it. Stop calling me the intruder. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm just a kid. You know? Like how they say it, like how Simple Plan says it in their lyrics. I'm just a kid. Well, now you heard the man. I must get back to the lair too. You know what to do. Oh boy. Oh, this is the guy that we fought back in the Cypher Pokemon lab. Yeah, the lab. Oh boy, okay, let's go ahead and just take care of some business. Why do I always get the feeling that I've been had? Oh boy. Oh wait, I think I read the whole entire sentence wrong. I've been pressing A rapidly. Alright. Oh, well, if I don't beat you here, I wouldn't be fulfilling my duties. Don't hold a grudge for this. Oh boy, you know, I don't hold no grudges. I'm gonna beat your butt because you guys don't know when to stop, basically. Huntail and Cacnea. Alright, so we're gonna be... Actually, okay, we got Huntail and Cacnea. So we already got Helios. So I'm gonna... Oh, actually, I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna bring out Breloom. And then we're gonna use Ember on the Cacnea. So let's go ahead and speed up real quick. I don't think you have any Shadow Pokemon because I think the last time we fought you, we already took it away from you. Oh, yeah, I remember that Teddiursa, because that Teddiursa used to belong to me, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we're gonna use Body Slam on the Teddiursa, while we let Breloom take care of the Huntail by using Mega Drain. Alright, so, oh my god, Aerial Ace, wow, okay. So I'm glad Teddiursa is paralyzed, so Flareon, take care of that Teddiursa. Alright, oh, coughing. Come on. Let's go, baby. Come on. Alright, so let's use Mach Punch, and then we're going to use Body Slam on the coughing, because of course Mach Punch will be the first one to attack. It's quick like that. We quick. Alright, catch this fist. Catch Breloom's fist. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, wait, no, was that his... Okay, so I think the coughing is his last Pokemon, I think. Or not. Oh, yeah, it is, actually. Oh, boy. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Mach Punch, and then of course Body Slam to finish it off. Alright, let's go. We're done. We're done with you. Go back to the lair. Alright. And we got this grown gentleman over here. I watched you battling those downright bizarre people. You're some kind of tough, aren't you? Huh? Me? I just happened to stumble across the ship, so I made it my home. You know, there's plenty of food and all. I have to admit, certain things bugged me, but nothing's perfect in life. I've got to admit, I'm glad that weird bunch is gone. I owe you thanks for that, at least. You must be tired of that battle, right? You can rest up at my place. It's in the wheelhouse. Alright, I guess we can rest up. We can rest up, and also... Oh yeah, and also take care of... Okay, well, did you get some decent rest? Yes, sir, I did. You're free to use that bed whenever you feel tired, okay? Okay, dokie. And by the way, tell me about that odd noise, because I know it's the Bonsly. Bonsly! That cute little Pokemon. Oh my goodness. But dude, seeing Bonsly in the Sinnoh region, or when Ash Ketchum was traveling in the Sinnoh region, and then of course, if I'm correct, it was Brock that had the Bonsly. It was so cute. It was just a little baby. It's just a baby. Alright, so let's go ahead and go around. Oh wait, hold on. Let's actually... Ooh, wait, how would I... Okay, no. Actually, what I'm gonna do... Right, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. I'm gonna grab all these items because I can't miss out on my items. I can't miss out on the goodies, guys. And by the time I come back, we will get to the little area where that Bonsly is at. Okay, guys, so I was able to do it, bruh. I was able to do it, as in get the item, because I was literally just talking about it earlier in this video. I was talking about getting the item where it'll give you TM35 flamethrower, and so I was able to find it in this area. Like, I know you're able to get TM35 out of like the little item boxes in this game, but I just kind of forgot which area it was, and apparently it was this abandoned ship. Basically, that's where you find flamethrower, and so I ended up getting all the items and everything like that. I also got a Firestone, but then again, we already used Firestone to evolve our Eevee into Flareon. Oh yeah, so we gotta walk. Oh wait, no, ooh, let's get the item look. You know, our items are very important, guys. Okay, so we gotta walk very, very slowly. We gotta keep her going, keep her going. We can't wake up the poor baby. We can't wake up the poor baby. We gotta walk very, very slowly, and then just don't alarm it. I know that we can't really catch the Bonsly. That's what I remember. Yeah, we can't really catch the Bonsly. Oh my goodness. Of course, an email. No, poor baby, don't. No, look how cute it is. Gattenport, Mence, I would like to write a novel featuring you as the main character. What? Me as the main character? No way. Please let me interview you. I have a good feeling about this story. I might be generous with my thanks. What do you mean might be generous? Nah. That dude said might. Aw, poor Bondsley. Alright, well, let's actually... Oh wait, what's this? Leftovers! And yes, that's a healing item that you could use. Wait, oh, did I miss anything over here? I hope not. Alright, so, let's go back to the guy and meet him all the way up there and tell him, hey, it was just a Pokemon. Alright, so we got back up and now we're gonna let the guy know that, hey, it was just a Pokemon that was startling like those noises. Meant to describe the Pokemon that was deep in the ship's hull. I see, so it was a Pokemon down there. I'll sleep better at night knowing that. Is that right? So it was a Pokemon that a girl asked you to find and you say it got away? Well, this place isn't a very welcome place for a wild Pokemon to survive in. Why don't you try looking for it in places where wild Pokemon are appointed together? Or together. Oh my goodness, wow. Anyways, I'll be heading off for home now. After all, you solved what worries I had. I'm surely indebted. Come see me whenever you like. You're always welcome. Wow, thank you, man. It's like I have a second home now, which is this abandoned ship. Alright, so I guess we're good to go, yeah. I guess we're good to go to kind of escape. Or, not escape, sorry. We're good to go to just leave and call it a day, I guess, so yeah. So let's go ahead and skedaddle. And I did get the notification of 2 of the Pokespots, which was the cave and the rock Pokespot. The notifications went off there that a Pokemon spawned in from those 2 Pokespots, the rock Pokespot and also the cave Pokespot. So I was like, oh dang. Oh boy, and this was the surprise, guys. This was the surprise. Hold it, no one gets past here. Oh boy, it's Team Snag'em from Pokemon Coliseum. I'm waking for a shaking for a bacon. Of Team Snag'em. It wouldn't hurt you to remember that. Oh boy, it won't hurt you to forget his name either. Silence! Oh wow, whoa, damn. Look at those big ass eyes, bro. I love how all 3 of them are just bald. Bald! You don't have a clue about who Team Snag'em happens to be, do you? Back in the old days, grown men shook when they heard our name. Sheesh. Yeah, man, we had to literally deal with not only Team Cypher, we also had to deal with Team Snag'em. We had to deal with not 1, but 2, like, villain organizations. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. And we'll do that by using your snag machine. Oh boy. Let's fight. Whoops, I know you're a great battler, but I'm not having any of that. Gloom, release your sleep powder. Send this kid off the... Bro! I'm just a kid! I'm just a kid! Oh no. Welp, they took my snag machine. Quick, let's get back to the hideout. Oh boy. Hey, can you imagine how happy Gunzab's going to be with us? You know, man, I got knocked the fuck out. Goodness gracious, bro. We got our snag machine taken from us, dude. That's crazy, bro. Hi, are you awake now? Looks like you had a rough time of it. Oh man, are you alright? No, I got knocked the fuck out by a sleep powder. That bunch I saw, weren't they Team Snag'em? Why would they want to pick a fight with you? Oh boy, is that right? So that's been happening in the world at large. Team Snag'em was a bunch of crooks and thugs. They were snagging Pokemon from people with Cypher's help. I hadn't heard about them for the last couple of years, so I figured they fell apart. I guess not, eh? Anyways, it seems to me you need to get back that thing they took from you. I think they took off north chasing after another bunch of strange characters. Maybe you ought to join the chase too. Hell yeah, we're on a chase, my boy. Okay, so we gotta go over there now. Alright guys, so that'll be it for today's episode. This episode, I guess it was just mainly just checking out the abandoned ship and everything like that. Nothing too crazy. Oh, I did not mean to save 2 times, but that's okay though. That's a-okay. Now, so here's the thing. Larvitar is still on standby, right? Larvitar is still on standby, and we may look out for a Trapinch out in one of the Pokespots, which is the rock Pokespot. Who knows, I might go for a Dragon Ground type, because of course Trapinch evolves into Vibrava, and also after that it evolves into Flygon and basically becomes Dragon Ground, or we may just have literally another rock type including a third dark type because Tyranitar is full on rock and dark type. So who knows, because we want our last team member to be a menace to society. But we'll see. I'm still thinking about who I want as my last team member. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode as we go check out I believe Team Snagum's like a hideout. I think that's what we're gonna do in the next episode as well. But I know we have to check out a couple other things before we do anything else. Anyways, go ahead and smash that like button, and as always guys, make sure to have a fantastic day.